Sup, diehards? It's your boy E Room. I'm still sick. I'm still sick, man. I'm trying to hold on. I literally forgot the Knicks were playing today, man. So I mean, that's how like out the loop I am because I'm just not feeling right. Make this a little bit bigger. Uh, 64-52 is not so bad, man. Compared to what I thought was gonna happen. But the same result as it is, man. As I'm looking at the MSG telecast, there 52% from the field from Memphis. Spoiler alert. 37% for the Knicks. That's exactly what I thought will happen, man. To begin from the beginning there, man. So, like I said, I'm still not feeling good, man. But I'm trying my best to get it together. Um, like I said, I literally just woke up. What time is it now? Eight something. I literally woke up like at 8:15. My sister hit me up, annoying me, and I totally forgot the Knicks are playing. So, oh snap! So I was like, do I feel good enough to do a halftime Crunchtime show, man? I guess so, man. So let's just do it. I have to have a little bit of fun tonight, try to get myself back to normal. So 64-52, man. What the hell? Andy, salute. Big Task was good, man. Like I said, I'm trying my best to get there, man. Holcomb is here, and Dwight Blake. Shout out to Dwight Blake. I'm trying, yo, this COVID shit. Let me be real with you guys before we start, man. This COVID shit is bullshit now. In the beginning, when it first started, 14 days, it was a big thing. Don't go to the hospital. Respirators and all this other shit. So now as it comes along, there's a different variant, and they got different set of you know symptoms and shit. So the most of the symptoms is not respiratory. In the beginning, you get body aches and fever. For anybody that has it, the majority of people, that's what they're getting. So that's what I had. I had severe body aches. I never felt nothing like that in my life, where my bones and my joints are all messed up. I had a fever. This would not go away. This went on for probably like the first maybe 3 days, man. So able to get up and whatever. I still haven't left my crib yet. So anyway, fast forward to now. Right now I'm getting the respiratory stuff. So I have my little pump. I'm trying to hold off, try not to take too much meds and stuff. But I'm not right. Like all day today, I was dizzy. I was dizzy. Well, yesterday I was a little bit dizzy. Today I've been dizzy all day, man. So this is a weird disease. I always took it serious. But I just know that there's a bunch of BS. Because here's another thing. They're talking about, okay, well, after 5 days you should be good. Man, that fifth day, I'm still like in the bed. I can't get out the bed. I still got a fever after the fifth day. So then also too, they're saying if you test positive and then but you have no symptoms, go back to work. You know what I'm saying? So the truth is with this whole virus thing is they don't care that it's being passed on back and forth. Even though in the media they're trying to make it seem like you're scared, but like they're scared about it and they keep telling you that the totals are going up. They really don't care. They want you to go back to work. They want you to go back to work. Oh yeah, if it's not so bad, just go back to work. Put on a well-fitting mask. Yeah, okay. Man, I am sick and my whole family's sick too. My wife got, my wife and my kids, everybody is freaking sick. So anyway, it is what it is. So let's get into the game because I know a lot of you don't give a shit about that shit. But anyway, let's just get into it, man. 64-52. I haven't done this in a while, man. So let's just get it popping. The first, the quarter summary. I like to do that. Quarter summary, 35 in the first quarter to 27, 29 to 25. So what this says to me, even though the Knicks are shooting bad, we're in the game still. So if the Knicks can figure out what Memphis is doing defensively or what the Knicks are doing offensively, because people like to get on this guy Julius Randle, but the thing with Julius Randle is not effort, it's not nothing like that. The dude is just running into double teams, and it's like, why is he going in? He goes to the double teams, he sees it, and he keeps going. Shout out to RJ. RJ's doing the same thing. RJ's driving on guys, they're defending him, and he has no counter move. The only counter move that the Knicks has as a team is to turn around and try to kick it back out for three. That's the only counter move that we have. We have no movement, nothing, no game plan or nothing. That's why we're in the shit that we're in right now. You know what I'm saying? So 35, 27, 29 to 25. I think the Knicks are still in this game. The Knicks have done it before. In the first half, we've been like this. And then in the second half, we flipped the script. So potentially we could still win this game, man. But it is what it is. That's just me trying to be a little bit of optimistic a little bit. So let's check out the game charts. The game charts, shot charts for today for Memphis. Typical shit. Every time the Knicks get their ass bust, it's gonna be teams go straight down our throats and then they go right to the basket. Look at all those shots in the paint. I can't wait to see that stat. Shots in the paint. There's so many alley oops and dunks today at the rim. It's unbelievable, man. A little bit of shots in the paint here, but these shots in the paint that you see that they made, these are all almost dunks right here. All these X's and all these circles are all almost dunks. You know, the reason why they weren't dunks is because the Knicks went away, they double pumped, and they still made the shot. You know, but most of these are dunks. This baseline move too, all these things are almost dunks. On the corner three is interesting. 3-point shots for the most part is kind of just like regular. You know, they're making a lot of 3-point shots. And I don't think this is a team that really shoots a lot of threes like that. You know, now look at this is the Knicks shot chart. When have you ever seen a Knicks shot chart look like that? No shots in the corner hardly. You're talking about 3 corner threes. 1, 2, 3. 3 corner threes. We made 2, missed 1. None on the other side. How many in between shots do you see there? Hardly any in between shots there, man. A lot of X's, a couple shots in the middle. All those shots there are basically Mitchell Robinson tonight. All those X's and stuff like this is not typical Knicks. All these shots on the left hand side, nothing on the right. It seems like everything's straight up the middle. You know, so I don't know if this is a testament of Memphis doing this to us, or just that we're just not playing good. I just don't get it, man. I really just don't get it. Anyway, it just shows that if the Knicks can play their game, then we could probably win this game still, which is weird. You know, I want truthfully, I love the Knicks, but I want Memphis to blow us out. You know, I want Memphis to blow us out because the most important thing for the Knicks right now is not necessarily winning. Of course, we want to win because we don't want to get so far down in the loss column that we can't get back into the playoff picture. But I just want them to teach the Knicks a lesson. Make upper management figure it out. Say, yo, something doesn't fit or whatever. Something's not working, and somebody needs to do something to fix this. Tom Thibodeau obviously is the one because he's the one that's standing up. The rumors came out that me and State were talking about yesterday that he doesn't even talk to his coaching staff during the game, so he can't make adjustments in game because he's not even communicating with his coaching staff. So anyway, 19 is the biggest lead for Memphis today. Knicks had a 1-point lead. That was early in the game. Longest one was 10. I'm quite sure that was Memphis. Lead changes was 1. That was probably like the first point of the game. Let's check this out. Team comparisons. Rebounds is about even, 33-22. The assist, of course, 17-9. That's just John Morant right there. The ball, not just John Morant. That's another thing too. People say, yo, we need a point guard. I think State posted a poll on Twitter, and he put Mark Jackson, in the mix as far as players that they were from the past that we could bring to the future to make this team better. A lot of people put Mark Jackson. We don't need a heavy, a point guard that can make passes. That's not the. I mean, I just don't get it, man. I just don't view basketball that way. The Knicks don't play a point guard heavy offense. So why would we need a point guard that's going to be ball dominant, pass? We don't play an offense that way. If you take John Morant out and put 1988 Mark Jackson in there, they probably would be better, considering. Mark Jackson was a beast when he was a Knick as a rookie. I believe he was like almost 18 and 10. So if Mark Jackson was on Memphis, they probably would be even better, than they are with John Morant. That might be facts. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Mark Jackson at 18 and 10, the way that he played then will not fit the way that we play now, man. It just won't. That's not the style of play that we're playing, so that's not going to work with us. If anything, we could use Latrell Sprewell. We need an extra ball handler, extra scorer, somebody that could be the leader. Somebody that people could feed off of. Sprewell will be that guy. Right now we're feeding off of Randall. So anyway, blocks, steals is whatever. Memphis Grizzlies were gonna pounce on us defensively with the steals. On the blocks, the Knicks are leading in blocks because Memphis just don't rely on blocks, and they're a better team than us. So that just tells you defense is not about blocks, man. 3-point percent is 36-30. Free throw for the first time, the Knicks are like leading in that 70-50, which is weird for Memphis. Check out points in the paint, 36-18, man. That is crazy. And I actually heard Mike Breen say that that Mitchell Robinson was dominating Memphis. 36 points in the paint to 18. That is not exactly dominating. Okay, it doesn't matter if Mitchell Robinson himself has dunks and putbacks and stuff like that. As a team, 36-18. That's on him. Second chance points. Knicks do have 11 to 8, which is interesting. That's mostly because Mitchell Robinson stands underneath the rim to grab rebounds and dunks it back in. That's basically it there. So I guess that's the dominance that Mike Green was talking about. Fast break points. You want to talk about dominance? 16-2. Man, get the fuck out of here. So anyway, box score. Let's see what the Memphis Grizzlies are doing. So this is a team that's heavy dominated with a lead guard, John Morant. John Morant got 5 assists, 15 points. Who else is going on here? Jaren Jackson. He has 5 rebounds. It's probably like the most he's had in forever because he finishes games with 5 rebounds. 10 points. He's doing whatever he does. Zaire Williams is actually playing decent, man. Where's this other guy? This guy Brandon Clark is really good, man. He had a couple really good alley-oops and stuff. I feel like that dude could probably start on some teams, Brandon Clark. But here he is coming off the bench from Memphis. That's how good Memphis is. Desmond Bane is now their starting shooting guard. He's not even going off. He's 1 for 7. Cal Anderson coming off the bench, super sub. He's not really doing much. DeAnthony Melton. So let me tell you, DeAnthony Melton is the top scorer coming off the bench. John Morant has 10. Jaren Jackson has 10. The Knicks could come back and win this game, guys. Spoiler alert, I think the Knicks might come back and win this game. We're at home and we're not playing our best basketball. Julius Randle right now, he has 12, 4 and 5, playing decent, still shooting bad from the field. The dude is blind out his left eye, guys. He sees the double team is coming from the left side. He goes right into the double team and he doesn't have no counter. It's ridiculous. RJ is not playing particularly well. 1 for 6. He's also just like driving right into the heart of the defense and has no other option. It's bugged out, man. The dominant Mitchell Robinson, he got 10 points, 8 rebounds, and we're losing by 10, man. So get off of that bullshit. Evan Fournier thinks that we're playing the Boston Celtics. Kemba Walker is done. 6 minutes, 0 shit across the board just about. So according to my time, we're going back. It's 11:54 right now. We just started back on the second half here. Here goes RJ. RJ should have just shot the layup, but he's too busy just like blind and don't know what he's doing, and throws a prayer alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson that he had almost no chance of catching. He should have just made the layup. See, I don't know, man. You want to talk about point guards? You want to talk about this? Oh, we need to get that. We need to get that. Oh, Julius Randle sucks. And what was RJ doing just now? An alley-oop? He should have just laid it up. He was open. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. So anyway, let's put this back up here. I hope the mic is working because I was having a little bit of issues with my system here today, and I got a new mic set up. The mic is actually in my face. So I hope you guys can hear. The mic is actually in my face today. This is how I used to do the pod back in the days. I used to keep the mic like this, but for like the last year and a half or so, I had the mic, right in front of me, man. So this is just a different look because I just need a little bit extra room so I can grab things that I need, especially like my pump, because I think I might have to hit my pump before I continue this game. But hope you guys can hear me pretty good, man. Let me know in the comments if you can hear the good. The microphone is a little different too, so I hope you guys can hear that. So anyway, game is going on here. Corner 3-point shot by Memphis. This guy, I'm telling you, this guy Jaren Jackson Jr. is a bum, man. He don't rebound well, but I just hear people talking about him like he's so good and this and the other. He can't rebound, I think this year he might be rebounding better than he's ever did in his career, but he's not a good rebounder. He can shoot threes. He's like a shooting guard. He doesn't really have much post-up game. Everything is just like perimeter stuff. Same thing with Julius Randle, man. There's no such thing as a big man anymore. Everybody wants to be a shooting guard. Everybody wants to be a freaking Jamal Crawford. That's essentially what Julius Randle is, a freaking 6'8", 260-pound Jamal Crawford. So it's ridiculous. Here goes Kemba Walker starting again. Like, why is he starting? He's just not playing good, man. Fournier, shout out to Andy from NBK. Andy said that Fournier is shooting the best 3-point shot of the NBA, I think. Like, he's shooting like 45% from the 3 in the month of January. So, I mean, he found his shot. It took him long enough. But we need to figure other things out, man. RG just got a steal, and he didn't even fight for it. He smacked it out the guy's hand, and then he didn't even fight for it. It's like, it's very hard to cheer for this team compared to last year. Last year, the Knicks were a grindhouse. I felt like we could have won every single game we played last year. We just didn't have enough offense a lot of games. But once we locked in on a team and put our teeth in the team, we would knock them out. There was like no way, there was no way teams were gonna get our teeth out of them. This year, it just looks like that we're lost. So I'm not one of those guys that's gonna be dissing RJ. It's gonna be Julius Randle and RJ and all these guys, based off of what's happening now. Last year everybody was on the deals, but now this year everybody wants Julius Randle out of here. They want to talk about what are you talking about? Uh, Accountability and stuff like that. Yo, come on, man. What needs to happen is Fournier needs to find his game. It seems like he's done that. And then just Tom Thibodeau needs to adjust his system. He doesn't want to add nobody to the rotation. Yeah, it's just bugged out, man. It's just so weird. It's just so weird. It's unbelievable. So anyway, I didn't get a chance to say what's up to you guys, but as we watch the game here, I used to have dreads, guys. I used to have dreads. I had them for about 12 years. When I cut them is right before, maybe like a year and a half before I got married. Not because of my wife or anything like that. It's because I just needed to go. For those that go through the experience and haircuts and stuff like that, it's a liberating thing. So I never felt like my hair like say like a nuisance or anything to me. I always felt it was a part of my body. But before I met my wife, I was actually feeling like I wanted to cut it off. But the point I'm trying to say is that the way John Morant and Garland and all these guys do their hair. We got another guy, Brandon Clark, with the gold, not even blonde, it's like gold in the back. I mean, that to me, I just don't know what that comes from. It's like dance hall. These guys are like dance hall queens. So my whole thing with the whole dreadlocks thing is that I was in a position in my life where I was looking for answers like anybody else, young person. I think I started growing my dreadlocks at like 21, 21 something like that, and I had them for like I said, I had them for 12 years. So I had them from I want to say when I was 21, my dreadlocks. So everybody's going through that thing. So whatever I was looking for, I did find it eventually. You know what I'm saying? But now it's just the dreadlocks now is supposed to be a natural hairstyle. Now dreadlocks is gonna go into history like Jerry curls. It's like guys wearing Jerry curls, man. Come on, man. It just drives me crazy. I just wish people were more like me. But I mean, like not everybody's gonna do that. Not everybody's gonna be like you. So you just gotta like judge people however they are. They're just following the trends like anything else, and it is what it is. Maybe in the future, maybe guys are gonna start wearing red bubbles in their hair or something, red barrettes, looking like Minnie Mouse and shit. And then that'll be the new style, and then everybody will be cool then, I guess, right? So anyway, shout out to you guys. Shop House, what's good, my brother? How's everything? Yeah, I'm trying to get better, my man. As you can hear my voice, I'm trying to keep it together. I had to get that microphone from in front of me so I can have a little bit more room so I can move around and stuff. I can feel my chest acting up, so I might have to hit this pump before too long here. Shout out to Frank Matos. What's good, my brother? What you talking about here, Dwight? It's pure BS. The same. Yeah, man. You're talking about the COVID stuff, man. It's a shame. It's a shame because really they just want everyone to get back to work, to tell you the truth. There's no stimulus coming. We're broke. They're not gonna come and help us. It's like, listen, get back to work, yo. If you're not sick, if you're not that they literally say, yo, listen, if your nose is dripping a little bit and you have a mild cough, you can come back to work. Like what? Like I thought before it was like, yo, we don't want to pass it, this, that, and the other. But now it's just like, and then everybody got vaccinated. I'm vaccinated. Everybody got vaccinated, and they telling you, oh, you better get vaccinated. Oh, you motherfucker, you're not vaccinated. Yeah, but it don't matter because you can still get it. You can still get it, and not just get it. You get it and be fucked up. I've been fucked up since I got the shit, and I'm still messed up. You know what I'm saying? So the whole vaccination shit, all that shit is bullshit, man. And the people are gonna hear this and they're still gonna fight you. No, you need to get that. Listen, man, I'm telling you, it's straight bullshit, man. Because they was telling me, yo, if you don't have no symptoms, you can go back to work. And I'm like, yo, can you hear my voice? I'm not sure if you can hear it. I tested positive. Doesn't that mean something? Oh yeah, if you're feeling good in 5 days, go back to work. Like, all right, fuck it. It's crazy, man. I don't. The way that I feel now, I could not go back to work. It's not like I work in an office. I feel like it's worse. If I work in an office the way that I feel now, the little bit of cough, oh, make sure you have a well-fitting mask on. What? It don't make no sense. don't make no sense. Yeah, I always wear my mask, and I still got sick. I walk around with hand sanitizer like in my hands, and all I do, my hands look deteriorated from hand sanitizer, bro. Washing my hands with the hard harsh soap that we have at work. Come on, man. I wash my face all the time when I'm at work. At home, I make sure I take my clothes off and wash myself down before I interact with my kids. It's bugged out. So anyway, yeah, man. Hit that subscribe, man. I really appreciate you guys for hanging tight with me, man. And there's another thing too. I'm not gonna shout everybody out to hit me up, but a lot of people hit me up. Some people that I just wasn't expecting. So it makes me feel good that I'm doing this stuff as a community, and we're all interacting with each other and stuff. And guys actually hit you up and actually want to know if you're feeling all right. If you need anything, they dead ass if they're gonna come in and they're gonna help you if you need it. So shout out to everybody that has a heart and stuff like that felt the need to do that. And I really appreciate it with the bottom of my heart. And then but when it comes down to it, it comes down to you taking care of yourself and getting yourself right. So we'll see, man. I should be back to normal soon. I don't know, man. I don't want to make this a COVID thing, but the Knicks are getting smacked. It's 11 points. I can't see, like, on paper it looks like the Knicks can come back, but just the way that the Knicks are playing, I just don't see it. So anyway, let me just kind of get everybody in here. We got Mr. DJ. What's good, Mr. DJ? I don't remember seeing your name here before, so let's talk to you a little bit. Tibbs said the rotation is set and doesn't want Cam to mess up the chemistry. It's bugged out. What chemistry? Like, literally Julius Randle is blind out his left eye, man. It's just crazy. And right now they're showing the last time the Knicks played them when they had the old jerseys on, how John Morant it went down to the buzzer, and Memphis, and John Morant missed a layup at the buzzer to lose the game. But if you look at the layup, RJ Barrett made the left-handed layup to the left-hand side, and it's still the same thing. He did not change. He did not get better. He did not get better. So you have to hold everybody accountable. You can't keep telling me that RJ is 21 years old. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep telling, oh, but he's 21 years old. He's gonna be this in the future. When? When is he gonna realize that you cannot keep just driving to the left and then hope to Jesus that the layup that you're attempting to do is gonna go in? And if they stop you, which they're stopping them every single time, the answer is not to turn completely around and try to get a 3-point shot. Something needs to happen, man. Shit is crazy. Yeah, Kemba's out of here. Kemba wants to be out. You can see that now. It's sad to see. Kemba's cheering for everybody. He's letting everybody know he wants to keep it light. But I'm quite sure he told these guys, I don't want to be here no more. Because how does Kemba Walker go from the point where he was scoring like 30 a night almost when he got hot for those 5 games after Tom Thibodeau benched him, to him to completely not even looking at the basket, bro? 0 points in the first half? Are we talking about the same Kemba Walker? Kemba Walker hasn't done that since he was like in the bitty leagues, bro. Come on, man. That's good, man. Shout out to Shaw, man. Big Shaw in the building. Geraldine, what's good, my love? So sick of Tibbs. Man. Yeah, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. From what I understand, like I said, me and State were talking about it, that Tom Thibodeau does not talk to his coaching staff. So you mean to tell me that the fans behind Tom Thibodeau have more say in the game into Tom Thibodeau's ear than the own coaching staff that's sitting right there? That is incredible to me, bro. That is incredible. You want to talk about why we're losing? There's so many different reasons why we're losing this game, why we're losing this season. But at the same time, we're only a couple games behind the record that we had last year. So the season's not over. But we definitely need to make a move to get certain guys out of here. Kemba Walker needs to go. I feel bad for him, man. He needs to get up out of here. But these are not bad players. Nerlens Noel has value around this league. Burks has value around this league. So those 3 guys alone should be able to get us a player. For teams that are looking for depth, looking to shore up their team for the playoffs, there's got to be somebody out there that we can use, man. It's unbelievable. Yeah, ISO ball. What else? You got Chris C here. What's good, Chris C? It's fucking boring, man. It's boring. Chris C, shout out to you, man. I love you guys with the avatars. I love the Knicks hat. I'm quite sure that you took like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pictures to make sure you got the right avatar picture, man. That looks great. I like the is that a sweatshirt? I like the sweatshirt. I think what's the name? Jarrell had the same sweatshirt, but actually with the hoodie. So that's dope, man. I don't really think you find that anymore. I think they might sell it in the garden, that actual same sweatshirt. So I mean, shout out to you, man. That's a dope avatar. Shout out to you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with me here for this game. 79-70. I don't know if you want to talk about the Knicks are coming back. Spoiler alert on the screen. RJ makes the first free throw. So he might make the second. He got a second one coming. Geraldine, these guys hate the Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's exactly. But also too, after the trade deadline, let's say if we trade Kemba Walker, watch him turn back into Kemba Walker. Watch him turn back into All-Star game Kemba Walker. 20 points a game, 18 points a game. Watch. If whatever team gets him is going to get that Kemba Walker, and that's annoying. Here we go. This guy Kyle Anderson, he actually made a nice little thing for him. He reminds me of Jared Jeffries a lot, but he definitely helps winning. He's a good passer, good ball handler, super tall, could play defense. The Knicks need a guy like that. I guess that guy for us is Burks. But our other guys are just not matching up properly. Ah, man. Yeah, Randall should be in the paint, man. We say it every single night, but they want him to be Jamal Crawford. He's turns around and he's trying to cross up guys that are 6'2". That's what they do for a living. Guys that are 6'2", they guard guys that handle the ball. So why would you put a 6'8", 260 guy on a point guard and tell him to take him off the dribble? It don't make no sense, y'all. It don't make no sense. What's good, my brother? Yo. Yo, shout out to John Moran's pops. John Moran's pops look like he can still play. Did he play before? He's sitting right next to my man to that what's the guy's name? Keep forgetting Money's name. But he's the one that tricks everybody into supporting him just based off his energy. I'm quite sure you guys will put it in the chat. I can't get his name, but he's sitting right next to John Moran's dad. Yeah, man. Imagine that. Just because you have a platform, yeah, guys, blah blah blah. You feel good, do things like that, blah blah blah, man. Be supportive and read books and be positive, and then what does he actually do? I don't know, but he gets support from people, and then that's how he stays relevant and basically how he makes his money. What a world we live in. What a world we live in. Don't call it a comeback, Pudgy. Bane is in the game. He's just not playing well. He's not scoring, I should say. In the first half, I think he had 5 points or something like that. Let me look it up for you real quick. Because I did talk about Bane. In the first half, he played 21 minutes. He only had 3 points. He made 1 3. Right now, I think he was 1 for 6 or 1. I forgot how much, but now he's 1 for 11. So he's just not shooting well at all. So he is playing, but for some reason, he can't find his jump shot today in New York. But the funny shit is that the Memphis Grizzlies don't need him to shoot because the Knicks are just that bad. Yo, Pudge, you appreciate what Mitch is doing? Do you think having Mitchell Robinson here is a plus player? Do you think Mitchell Robinson on the team is on if we didn't have him that we would be worse off? You know what I'm saying? Do you think we can whatever production that he has dunking the basketball, do you think that's something that we can go to as offense? It could be a pick and roll, whatever you think. Do you think Mitchell Robinson is that kind of guy? This guy here, Dragic, that's a whole podcast in itself. I know you guys know that. I'm quite sure a few people out there have talked about it. I think I will do something, maybe tomorrow depending on how I feel. But I'll try to get in some Dragic rumors and stuff for that because I have some thoughts on it. But I'll tell you guys my little bit of thoughts in it. If the Knicks are looking to salvage this season, then why not? Here's the thing. What does Memphis want from us? More than likely, they're gonna want a center. So Mitchell Robinson is on a 1-year contract. So back to Pudge, right? Would you trade Mitchell Robinson for Dragic? Now I know Dragic will be just like a rental. He might be a rental, or if he is a rental, he might be a guy that might just be a piece that we can use as we build this team together. Because Dragic, can push the ball, he can shoot the three. His defense is not all that, but he's a legit point guard. He knows how to run the offense and stuff like that. So I mean, if the Knicks are trying to win now, we do need vets. Dragic might be one of the better vets to get as far as like leadership aspects and stuff like that. So adding Dragic might actually make the team better. So I'm with it. But the thing is, if you get Dragic and you plan on using him not only this year but next year as well, having the piece to try to get something together, then the Knicks need to be aggressive and get some other pieces in here to really make a push for the playoffs and try to get try to get as high as we can get. So if you get Dragic, which is not hard to get. The guy hasn't played all year. And Toronto, if anything, they're going to be looking for, like I said, they're going to be looking for a center because they need a center. They're probably going to need some extra help coming off the bench too, guys that they want that's going to fit the timeline. So I think it's worth giving some guys up, just to get better for today. Let's say if we trade quickly, we still got Grimes. If we trade Grimes, we still got quickly. You know what I'm saying? So what the hell? If we trade Obi Toppin, we still got Lucas Samanic. You know what I'm saying? If we end up trading Julius Randle and maybe getting like one of their guys, one of the younger guys on this team, we still have other guys to fit that mix, man. So there's so many different ways the Knicks can go. It doesn't have to be Dragic. It could be anybody. But there's so many different avenues the Knicks can go that we need to do something. We need to do something. As Fournier he just found his game. Fournier found his game. This is the Fournier we've been waiting for, since October. He finally is playing his game here in January. So that's good. Let me see. What are we talking about? Yeah, he's super, for here's one thing, like, is always admiration. Grass is greener for people from the outside looking in, right? But as once the guy gets on your and you're watching him all the time, he's in your facility, on your TV, watching him every day, you really get to see what people are really like, man. And Tom Thibodeau is not what we thought he was. He is what we thought he was, but as far as being tactician and this, that, and the other, that might be a fraud. He is what he is, man. So people love reputation. The people that they talk about reputation and stuff like that don't watch games. Because it's one thing to have a reputation, it's another thing to be with the person every single day in the trenches and watching them play. Watching them do what they do. We've been watching Tom Thibodeau do what he do for a minute now. So from what I see, I don't think that he's that good. And a lot of us that watch the games every single day all agree. So who's right? The people that wants to talk about reputation, or the people that actually watch the motherfucker every single damn day? Man. Jeffries was trash. Jeffries used to give me aneurysms, man. Aneurysms is very serious. So it's not to joke about, but he used to really stress me out, man. And I was younger at the time too, so young people tend to over exaggerate shit. So Jared Jeffries used to really piss me off, man. But as he got older and the Knicks started to win a little bit, you could see what Jared Jeffries can do to a winning basketball club. So I feel bad that Jared Jeffries wasted all his time with the Knicks. He probably could have went to another team and been a decent player off the bench for them. So I mean, it is what it is. But Jared Jeffries, he was a high pick. I think he was picked 9th, if I'm not mistaken. Just off the top of the head. He might have been picked later than that, but he was definitely a lottery pick. And people thought that he actually was going to be a good basketball player. When he played for I think he played for Indiana, right? When he played for Indiana, he was good. He could score. He was scoring like crazy. He was a really good player in the post, could shoot the three. He gets to the NBA and everything went out the window. That reminds me of a lot of the NBA players. They were really good in college, make it to the NBA, and then you're like, yo, how the hell did he even make it to the NBA? But you remember what they did in college? They actually were really good in college. There's what's that white kid that used to play for us? He's not in the league anymore. He played with Clay Anthony early, and a couple other players too that actually played well in the NBA. He just didn't play well when he got to the NBA. But when he was in college, he was like conference player of the year and conference MVP or whatever the hell he was. It's unbelievable. Gary V, my brother. That's the guy's name, Gary V. Shout out to Gary V. Because Gary V had me in a trance too for a little while. Hey, follow this, follow that. This, that, and the other. Follow my podcast. Follow this, follow that. Nothing but a bunch of bullshit. Just trying to get you to watch his content. But he was trying to get you to do the same thing. So I can't say nothing bad about him. But everything that he's done business-wise and stuff like that has been basically him talking out of his ass. The way that I have this microphone plugged into my stuff here, it was his microphone is plugged out, is coming out of his ass. So shout out to him. He's a New Yorker, big time Knicks fan, big time Jets fan. So he's one of us, man. So he's basically doing exactly what I'm doing. Yo, shout out to my girl here. She's right here talking. She's super pregnant. This is the sideline reporter for the Knicks. Can't get her name either, man. That's one thing too. I don't know what's up. I don't know if it's the fact that I'm not breathing properly or I've just been laying in the bed and super fever all this time. I can't think. Yesterday in the podcast, I was trying to say addition by subtraction, and it just could not come out of my head. It could not come out of my brain. I could not get addition by subtraction out. Thank you for the chat for guys that said it for me, man. But yo, I feel like I lost brain cells from this thing here, man. It's just crazy. How long have I been? How long you been a vegetarian? A vegetarian. I've been a vegetarian. My son is 20. I was born. My son was born when I was 23. So I'm trying to think. I'm thinking maybe I think I might have been 25 when I seriously became a vegetarian, because I always was trying to be a vegetarian, and then I just went cold turkey one day. I think I might have been 25 when I became a vegetarian. No, excuse me. It was my 26th birthday for those that are writing a book. My 26th birthday is when I became a vegetarian. We had a barbecue of all things. So after the barbecue, I had the next day I had a burger, because we set the grill up again, and I set the grill up again, and I had the grill going, and I started cooking burgers, and I threw away so much food that night because people just left food out, like raw food, raw meat and stuff like that. So I had to throw all that shit out, and then we had more food in the fridge, and I took all that stuff out, cleaned up everything, brought it out to the grill, cleaned the grill off, made one burger, bit into it, and I was vegetarian for the rest of my life. So I guess you want to say being a vegetarian probably messes up your energy and things of that nature. It really doesn't, man, because right after being a vegetarian, you want to talk about being in the gym and stuff like that. Being in the gym, I actually was stronger. Once I started lifting weights after, because I tore my ACL also when I was 26. So I tore my ACL when I was 25. So I became a vegetarian while I was nursing my knee, coming back from ACL surgery. So after that, I was actually playing better, and then after I stopped playing, I really started working and focusing on family and stuff like that. I started lifting weights and stuff, and I actually got stronger than I ever did being a vegetarian, so. And also too, man, if you like to take a shit, being a vegetarian is the best, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it just, like, literally, I'm not joking. If you eat a lot of red meat, you tend to go in the bathroom and you hear guys going, but if you're vegetarian, you never do that again. The poop just shoots out like, goodbye. Yeah, man. So I see people talking about Wally's side piece. Did you guys delete the comment? Somebody said that, and I think they deleted the comment. Oh no, there it goes. Big Taz said that. Wally's side piece. That's funny, man. But they're actually together. So that's what's up. It's none of our business. You know what I'm saying? If I was I keep forgetting her name. If I was the sideline reporter, I would be trying to fuck Wally Zerbiak too. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Good looking dude. He got money. I don't know about him dressing or whatever, but he's a nice looking guy. Shout out to him, man. I would want to do that. And then too, if I was lonely, if there was anybody at work, I think she would be the one. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing wrong with that. Right now the score is getting out of hand. At one point it was 70 to 72. So the Knicks only scored 7 points since then. And look at the score. what was it? I think they had 79. Memphis Grizzlies. Look, they got 92. So they just wiping, they just busting our ass right now, man. It's just unbelievable. Mitchell Robinson, $13 million. No, nope. $13 million. I wouldn't. I remember. Do you remember we had that podcast where it was me and shout out to Evergreen. Me and Evergreen, we did almost a 3-hour podcast. And for 2 hours, me and him argued about that. And then for the last hour, I cursed him out about it. So I wouldn't pay Mitchell Robinson no more than 12 million. I'm quite sure the market is going to dictate a little bit more, but I don't think the Knicks should pay any more than 12. Any more than 12, no more than 13. Absolutely. Shout out to Monica McNutt, man. For whoever's out there single, young, and this, that, and the other, man, you need to do your thing. Push up on this young lady, man. These NBA basketball players, they like to slide in DMs of these Instagram chicks. I don't understand. Monica McNutt is standing right there. Somebody needs to do something about that. I never hear her posting about anybody or her dating life or anything. It looks like she's always on the road, always in her hotel room, working out and stuff like that. Somebody needs to go knock on that door, ask if she's all right. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Monica McNutt, that's all I got to say about that, because my wife be watching. So I don't want her, I love my wife. I don't want her to punch me in the nose. So anyway, yeah, if anybody's writing a book, you're writing the Eru Memoirs and shit, for all the shit that I be saying on here. Oh man. Yeah, man. That Tibbs headed what's that Tibbs meat-headed lineup? I don't know what you're saying there. I don't know. Maybe my brain is not clicking. I tell you, my brain is just not working right. Anyway, bag it up, man. Let me tell you something. I think she might be in her 30s now. You know what I'm saying? So she wants to get married. She wants to have kids, guys. Right now her career is going crazy right now. So right now she's at the best time of her life, whatever. So right now she's getting her shit together and building and whatever. She's gonna be ready really soon. 2-3 years, she's gonna be ready to go, man. So like I'm saying, you guys need to get it together. Whoever out there is out there doing the thing, whatever. Stop messing around with these Instagram chicks and see what's going on out there. Because listen, me and Monica, I've talked to her online a couple times. Just even on the side, just about stupid shit, laughing and joking on Twitter and stuff like that. So if I can talk to her in that way, then you guys can do it. Whoever's out there, that's out there in the limelight or whatever, that's close to whatever, and you're young, about the same age, and you're looking to get married, yo, man, holla at her, man. Do something. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So be about it, man. So anyway, there's a lot. This Bronx is in the building tonight, man. They just showed Melly Mel. Melly Mel looks great for his age, man. He's still getting money too, man, because you saw him with the shiny suit. He had like a gold and black suit. He's hanging out there with Fat Joe and stuff like that, man. It's good to see. I'm so glad that the Knicks are doing the best thing to get New Yorkers here. Because all these guys, Melly Mel is actually a Knicks fan. Of course, Fat Joe and this, that, and the other. Putting the spotlight on Spike Lee is a complete waste of time. They need to give the spotlight to guys that really are Knicks fans, and not just bitch asses. You know what I'm saying? And Spike Lee, Spike Lee is what he is, man. But the spotlight needs to be taken off him. Give it to all those celebrity Knicks fans that really love the Knicks, like how we love the Knicks. So this sucks to watch, man. So this is basically hanging out with Eru tonight. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, Gary V. We talked about Gary V. We talked about Monica McNutt. Everything but the Knicks tonight. We talked about COVID tonight. This is ridiculous. 94 to 79. Let me look at the box score. The box score is going to be on the side here. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but I'll just keep it like this. Jaren Jackson right now has 17 and 7. 6 for 10 from the field. He just made a dunk just now on my screen. I'm at 11:30 right now. Zaire Williams has 19 points. I can't even tell you who Zaire Williams is on the court right now. You know what I'm saying? But he has 19 points right now. John Moran got 17 and 8. Milton he only scored 3 points since the second half. He had 11 points in the first half. And everybody else is just chipping in. This is just Memphis Grizzlies getting a nice sweat tonight. This is basically a scrimmage against these Knicks. Right now, RJ has 19. He's shooting bad. Julius Randle has 18. He's shooting bad as well. But Julius Randle, believe it or not, he almost got a triple double, 9 and 8, 9 rebounds and 8 assists right now. 18 points for Julius Randle. Mitchell Robinson dominating, right? Mike Breen said the word dominating in the first half. Right now, he has 12 and 9, 12 and 9 and 4 blocks. His counterpart tonight is Mr. Steven Adams. If you want to talk about a low key, if he doesn't have to, Steven Adams is not going to do anything. Steven Adams don't get blocks. He's guaranteed 10 rebounds a night though, but he's not going to try to score or nothing. If they don't need him to score, Steven Adams is not going to even try to score. You know what I'm saying? But let's say if this is a playoff game, we needed to win. Steven Adams will be a lot more active out there. I don't know what that is. Guys from New Zealand and Australia and stuff like that, they really just don't give a fuck. And this guy, he's just exactly like that. Steven Adams literally don't give a damn, man. But if you want a center to be in the playoffs and go to war, that's the dude you need, man. Talk about old school enforcer. He's a decent old school enforcer, not a guy rah dude, but he's like one of the strongest guys on the court. And he's definitely a guy that you want on your squad if you go into battle. He goes Obi Toppin in the post here against Brandon Clark. What a freaking disgusting play there. It had no shot to go in. And you can see that Obi Toppin is a little bit sad. But Brandon Clark had no urgency. Brandon Clark knew that he was going to stop him. It's just crazy. Simple things in basketball, like when you have somebody that that you can stop them, you just have a certain energy. And that's the energy Brandon Clark had when he was guarding Obi Toppin just now. Nice little dunk shot by Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes is laughing. The Knicks are down by 11. He's like laughing after his dunk. He has no ups, Quentin Grimes. So people talking about he's going to be a superstar. I mean, superstar at least be able to get off the ground a little bit when jumping over your ankles. The dude could barely get up over his ankles. But it is what it is, man. Fournier got 20, by the way. So he's shooting. He's just actually shooting his shot. He also has 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. So this is Evan Fournier. The Evan Fournier that we see playing right now, that's the one that we've been missing all year. Nerlens Noel is almost zeros across the board, man. 14 minutes, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, no blocks. Burks is in a super slump right now. He only has 4 points. That's all from free throws. Nothing else. 1 rebound, 1 assist. I feel like he might think that he's gone too, based on his agent and stuff like that. So I'm quite sure they notified him already, letting him know that he's probably going to be out of here. So I think Alec Burks about to be out of here. I think Nerlens about to be out of here. I think Walker's about to be out of here just based off of what they're doing on the court. Like Walker's playing like he don't want to be, like he's just not trying to get hurt. Nerlens too. I feel like Nerlens is not playing like he's trying not to get hurt. Burks as well. These guys are not playing the top game. So I think those 3 guys are definitely out of here. Quickly for everybody keeps saying how great that he is. 17 minutes, 0 for 5 tonight. 0 rebounds, 1 assist, no steals, no blocks. He doesn't have any turnovers neither. He only has not even a 3-point shot. He has 2 free throws. That's it. How good is Emmanuel Quickly? If they ask for Emmanuel Quickly, I'm not gonna say no. We got Miles McBride. Miles McBride can come in right now and give me one rebound. He can give me 1 rebound in 17 minutes. Miles McBride could do that right now. What do you want to talk about? Nerlens Noel? Jericho Sims can come in there and play 14 minutes and get me 2 rebounds, fam. And no blocks. Jericho Sims could do that right now. So these guys need to go. These guys that I mentioned, they all need to go. And right now, what day is today? It's almost there. Today is February 2nd. So if I'm not mistaken, I think it's February 4th or is it February 3rd that the Knicks could trade Julius Randle. I believe it's Thursday? I believe it's tomorrow. I believe it's February 3rd that we could trade Julius Randle. So Julius Randle could be traded February 3rd, and also my man De'Aaron Fox. Those guys were signed in the offseason. They could be traded tomorrow. So we'll see. We're talking about a week away from the trade deadline. The trade deadline is February 10th. So at this point now, I don't care what I'm looking at right now. As Emmanuel Quickly shoots a 3-point shot, and now the Knicks will cut the lead to 5. I just finished shitting on the whole roster. Now we're within 5 now. But anyway, those trades that I'm talking about, this is the time now. You're talking about between February 3rd and February 10th, 7 days. So we'll see what happens, man. Yeah. Big task. Yeah, man. We only talked to if you're gonna go to watch the show that we did earlier, we only talked about it towards the end, because me and State were talking about a whole bunch of other stuff. Shout out to State. He had a story about Sandy that was kind of funny. People are talking about that, man. So check out the last pod me and State did. It's the dire state of mind. I got to clean up the page so you guys can find those podcasts a little bit more easy when you come to the site. So me and State, we're gonna try to be a little bit more organized and stuff, but we're doing the best that we can. He's a working man. He works nights. Like I said, I'm a working man too. When things get back to normal, I'm going to be working like crazy too. So, just bear with us. We're going to start giving you a little bit more content, a little bit more organized content, as the year goes on, man. Me and him are becoming good partners and stuff, becoming decent friends too, man. Actually talking, offline. We can't be happy to see each other and shit, man. So we're actually getting married. I'm just kidding. But me and State are doing pretty good, man. So I'm here to support him, whatever he wants to do, But as long as he's hanging out here on this channel, man, me and him are gonna be working with each other. Yeah, I think Kemba's out of it. What's up, Mr. Mosley? Thank you for tuning in. You tuned in last time. I appreciate you. You gave us some good comments, man. I appreciate you taking a look today, man. You don't think teams want them players? I just being wishful, wishful thinking. But let's talk about it again since we're here. The Knicks are actually catching up, man. So I'm gonna really key in once it starts getting to the crunch time. On the halftime to crunch time, for me, crunch time is about 6 minutes. So as soon as the Knicks cross over from the 7-minute mark to the 6-minute mark, I start really focusing on this game to see if the Knicks have a shot to win this game. But I'm gonna go back to the Knicks team here. So the players that I did mention, I mentioned Nerlens Noel, Alex Burks, and Nerlens Noel, right? Nerlens Noel, Alex Burks, and Kemba Walker. So you want to talk about a backup point guard with that has experience, somebody that can score, someone that probably in the playoffs you can rely on. Kemba Walker's that guy. Nerlens Noel, a backup center that could block shots. You know what I'm saying? Do the dirty work, that type of thing. Nerlens Noel is that guy. Alex Burke, an extra ball handler, somebody that can knock the three if he needs to, play a little bit of defense. And he could score at times. Those are 3 guys that you could use for your playoff team. Now, the question for that is, what teams are there? What teams would want that? So I don't know, man. That's for these teams to figure it out. You got teams like Dallas. Dallas might be able to need some of these guys. They're talking about Brunson. Is Brunson going to be available? If Brunson is available, maybe some of our guys could help them out. Just to get their playoff team together. A team like Brooklyn, maybe Brooklyn might decide they might need to get some veteran leadership in there, to help out. They have Kyrie there. Not saying that we're going to get Kyrie, but maybe like I said, maybe they just might want to trade some guys to fill out the roster for the playoffs. Same thing with the Lakers. The Lakers might need a little bit more help. There's a couple other teams too that I'm just kind of paraphrasing, looking at whoever's on the top of my screen here. As we're looking around the league here. Charlotte's losing to Boston. Memphis is beating Knicks right now. Houston is actually beating Cleveland, which is crazy to me because I got Cleveland winning all my parlays. So if Houston beats Cleveland tonight, I'm gonna freaking go crazy. OKC is tied with Dallas tonight. Jesus Christ, I need to hit a parlay, man. If I can hit one parlay, I'll be so happy. I got a couple really big, huge parlays tonight. So just wish luck to anybody that got a lot of huge parlays and hoping to hit one of those big numbers. I hope you get it one day, but I hope I get it too. So it is what it is. Knicks are down by 5, man. I can't believe it. Man, needs stops, play defense. Yeah, man. But if the score is 95-90, that means we are getting stops. Because like I said, at one point it was like 79-92, if I think. So the Knicks held them down from 70 something all the way to now. So, the Knicks already did all the stopping that they need to do. Now they need to freaking score. So after that run, the Knicks went on their big, large run to get back in the game. Now the Knicks have to withstand the Memphis Grizzlies run. So right now the Memphis Grizzlies are going to try to go on a run. Right now they just got a defensive stop. Here goes John Moran pushing the ball. You got Desmond Bane in the corner, sidestep, three-point, faked it. Here goes Jared Jackson, hits a three. So now we are actually in a Memphis Grizzly run. So now the lead is back up to almost 10. So they just hit a three. So now it's 100 to 90. So it is 10. The lead is back up to 10. And this is the first time that Tom Thibodeau calls a timeout after a mini run by another team. Usually he lets them run us back into the ground. Shit is ridiculous. So maybe Tom Thibodeau's number is 10. Because usually if the Knicks are winning and the other team gets the lead, he refuses to call a timeout until we're already down by 10. So I guess that must be Tom Thibodeau's mental number. As soon as we get down by 10, then call timeout. Shit is ridiculous, man. Yeah, man. So don't feel bad, Jane, man, because see me, Kane, Jerry, because like I'm trying to say, these turnovers that they're having right now, the Knicks were actually losing 92 to 79 at one point. So the Knicks made all that way back, all the way up to today's to Memphis only had 95. They scored 3 points during that time when the Knicks went from 79 to 90. Knicks went from 79 to 90. You know what I'm saying? With only a 3-point shot made by Memphis. So it is what it is. The Knicks were in a hole. So don't get upset about the turnovers. It is what it is. These teams they're very good. They're gonna go on runs. So the Knicks went on their run. This is Memphis's run. So the Knicks just gotta withstand this run now. Not necessarily go on another run, but maybe match that little 5-point thing that they gave us. Maybe get it back. And then go back and forth with them. And then we have to go on a nice little run. That nice little run is gonna start in the next minute or so. So as soon as we cross over into that 6-minute mark, that's when the Knicks need to go in that next run to power through to get you to the end, get you to about the 4-minute mark, where the Knicks could again go back and forth and then try to close out the game in the last 3 minutes or so. So to me that's the blueprint to winning this game right now. As far as offensively, there's nothing that the Knicks are going to do that they've ever done that's gonna offensively that's going to do something to help us win this game. The only thing that we're going to be able to do is play defense and then just hope that the guys that score the way that they score. Hopefully Memphis makes mistakes on defense and allows us to get the shots that we've been trying to get all game. And that's the only way that we're going to be able to win this game. Nothing special. The Knicks are not going to get nobody in the paint. The Knicks are not going to do nothing out of the ordinary. They're not. So don't think that way. Don't think that the Knicks are all of a sudden going to put Julius Randle in the post. It's not going to happen. Don't think that we're all of a sudden going to get alley-oops to Obi Toppin. We don't do that. We don't run the offense that way. So there's no use of getting stressed out about it. But at the same time, the Knicks can still win this game. So I'm into it now, man. So right now we're 7 minutes and 51 seconds. So like I said, right now the Knicks need to cut it back to 5 again. We don't necessarily need to go on a run now. But it would be nice if the Knicks can go on a nice little run to tie the game up. Okay, that would be great too. But the most important thing right now is to get this game back to 5, and then we can worry about going on a run, like a real run after that. Because that next run should be enough to get the momentum away from Memphis. So that's the inner coach in me. That's what I want. This is what I'm saying. Tom Thibodeau, like I said, he don't even talk to his coaching staff. So shout out to Tom Thibodeau. Hopefully he can figure it out. But if I was him, this is what I would be telling him. If he hit me up right now on a text or whatever, this is what I would be telling him. These motherfuckers is terrible. Yeah, man. Like I said, I was telling the guys here, man, Mr. Esco, the Knicks are terrible, but the Knicks had 79 points and we brought it all the way to 90 and held Memphis to 93 for a minute. So it is what it is. The Knicks are doing what they do. Quickly just hit a quick 3-point shot, misses it. Coming out of a timeout, that was just like the worst. And here goes John Morant, just drives to the basket. Nice strong move. Coming out of a timeout, the Knicks' idea of a play was for Emmanuel Quickly to shoot it at the beginning of the shot clock. What else do you want? John Morant is being guarded by Quentin Grimes, and Quentin Grimes almost pinned that shit to the boards. Excellent. Mitchell Robinson, they call a foul for John Morant? That's a late call or something, man. I didn't see what happened there. But at the same time, Mitchell Robinson, he don't box out or nothing, so that would have helped the situation a lot more too. But I don't know what's going on here. Somebody called a timeout. I see Memphis is on the bench there. Somebody called a timeout. So let me get this together. I want to hear what they're talking about. But John Moran tried to block
no one
it.
touched it.
Yeah.
So I guess the referees are gonna
Watch
review
here.
it.
After he gets past, he kind of grabs his shoulder there.
Okay.
Yeah, he grabbed him a couple of times prior to this.
But there's on the actual shot.
On the actual shot, there's no foul. Look, there's no foul.
All the way.
There's no foul, no touch.
So
So I hopefully the referees are watching, are reviewing this. If the referees can review this, hopefully that's what they're doing now, because I can't tell if the referees are doing that. I'll put okay, they are reviewing it. So I don't know what these guys be thinking. These guys are getting paid money to watch videos. Then you got people in New Jersey that got all kind of computers and stuff, and everybody's watching these plays.
A lot of that right there is like incidental contact.
see, but there's a push.
Yeah,
there's another hug. There's another push.
Yeah, if you want to call a foul on the floor. That's not a shooting foul. So I'm looking at the review like with the like just like you guys are watching. So there's a foul on the floor on Grimes. Foul on the floor. If you're gonna call anything, but if you want to call it a shooting foul, it is not a shooting foul. So let's see what these jackasses have to say here. Got microphones and cameras and TVs, HD TVs, and they got guys downtown and stuff watching. Yo, they took the headphones off and they put them back on. So I guess they need to watch it again. Freaking morons, man. People like to call people like me morons for doing podcasts like this. These guys get paid to be referees, reviewing plays back and forth. What do you got to say?
On the floor is successful. However, the foul is changed too quickly.
Oh, so Grimes didn't commit the foul, but quickly did.
So I know you guys heard that. I know you guys heard that. They called a foul on Emmanuel quickly. So it's a foul. It's a shooting foul. I know you guys are watching the same game I'm watching. They call a shooting foul, guys. I just don't get it. So I shouldn't be drinking hot chocolate, but I'm tired of drinking tea, man. Yeah, I've been drinking tea to try to clear up this thing I got going on in my chest. But tea is good. See, I don't quickly is not even in the play. I don't know. These referees are the worst, man. So now Memphis is up 101 to 90. So like I said, the hot chocolate is probably not a good idea, but this will create phlegm. There's no milk in here. I don't really drink milk. There's no dairy in here, I should say. But the extra sugar and all that stuff, maybe that might help me to clear up some of this in my chest. Because they tell you to take tea with honey and ginger and all that shit. Come on, man. Ain't that much diarrhea in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like I try my best to get right. As you can hear, my voice is kind of leaving me right now. I didn't hit my pump yet, so I think I might actually just do that. I might just hit my pump before. Yeah. Might have to might have some Nest tea, some nettle tea before bed. That's good. Yeah, I'm probably gonna give me a nice cup of tea again before I go to bed too, man, to try to clear up some of this shit. But like I said, whatever's going on with me right now is not something I could cough up. It's just like in my chest. So hopefully I can get better, man. Me doing these podcasts are helping me, whatever. Because I have not left my place yet. I have not been outside yet. I can't even tell you what it smells like down here. My freaking nuts are humming. I probably should take a shower, before I go to bed. But it's unbelievable. Oh man, Johnson ended us today. I gotta stop. Oh my god, I gotta stop throwing shit for him. Oh, come on, man. Don't be this. Don't break nothing this season. This is not worth being broken. The Knicks didn't make a trade yet. Don't break nothing in your crib until you do some moves or something like that. Just give me by February 10th. If the Knicks don't make no trades or nothing, then you can break anything you want to break. We might actually do a show where we just break shit. We'll see, man. By February 10th, we should really know the fate of the team as time goes on. So listen, man, this is like I said, for those that are mad and these motherfuckers are terrible and blah blah, yo, calm down. That's all. Calm down. This is not it. You know what I'm saying? This is not it. Yeah, Kemba's out of here. Here goes Fournier with another 3-point shot. Did he make that with the buzzer? Look, he's screaming. Ah! So here we are. We are officially in crunch time now. 104-98. That's a 2-possession game. So if the Knicks make 2 stops and make 2 threes, all of a sudden we're in this game. So there seems to be a momentum shift. I think the momentum shifted towards the Knicks right now. You know what I'm saying? So there's a momentum shift. Is definitely from the Knicks standpoint. Let me do a little thing here. I think I might use this Fournier for the thumbnail. For those that watch the podcast, you know I like to do my thumbnails. So I'm actually going to use this Fournier screen as a thumbnail. Hopefully that comes out good. Yep. So look out for the thumbnail after the game. You'll see the thumbnail. It'll have Fournier screaming at the crowd. So hopefully this is a win. 104-98. At the moment, I think I'm down with a lot of my parlays, man. So why not? If Cleveland is gonna lose to Houston, then I want the Knicks to win tonight. Then, you know what I'm saying? Let's pull this up here right now. Cleveland is losing to Houston 88-75. Do you see that? Let me see what's going on here. Let me check out the box score. Yeah. If they win, they're gonna screw up all my parlays tonight. If Houston wins. So anyway, right now Okoro got 9, Mobley has 16, Jarrett Allen 10, Cedi Osman got 13, Kevin Love got 11. So they're not playing with their point guard. They don't have my guy there. You know, so they're playing without a point guard. You got Rajon Rondo's there. He got 5 assists. You know, so they're not playing with Garland. So there goes a strike right there. So anyway. What is Houston doing right now? Eric Gordon, who's their high scorer? They got Jalen Green with 16, Garrett Matthews with 16 as well, and Christian Witt with 16. Kevin Porter Jr. got 11 with 7 assists. So all their good players are kicking ass, man. So Jesus Christ, man, all my parlays are done if they win. So anyway, back to this Knicks game. Knicks was just on a commercial. Let's get this back up here. 5 minutes and 39 seconds, man. It'll be so ill if the Knicks could come back and win this game. Like I said, at the halftime, like I said, that all the stats and stuff like that didn't point to Memphis really dominating us. It's really that the Knicks can't score. We just can't get nothing going offensively. You know, so if the Knicks could ever figure the offense out to get ourselves these scores, and then we wouldn't be losing games like this. So here we go. These 2 jackasses again on the screen with the headphones watching something again. What the fuck is going on here?
Actually is one player.
I didn't even see what happened.
Shoved each other. So normally that's just a double technical.
Oh my gosh! So they're reviewing 2 guys pushing each other. It's incidental, man. Keep it moving. So are they gonna call a double technical? Call a double technical, and let's get it on already. Now after they reviewed it, now all 3 of them got to talk.
The only problem is Mike. He's in there.
We had a double technical foul. One on Julius Randle and one on Baines.
So double technical foul. So I guess Desmond Bane went to the Knicks bench. If anything, Desmond Bane should get the technical. Come on, man. You know, it's during the timeout. What is Desmond Bane even doing by the Knicks there? You know, so Julius Randle says something to him, as he should. So anyway, so if anything, Julius Randle plays better angry. You know, so that's a good sign for us. Jared Jackson, we forget that his Latrell Sprewell owns his pops, got him in his back pocket forever, dunking on him in the NBA Finals. Here we go. Here you go. Steven Adams in the posted up Mitchell Robinson, looking to make a pass there. Good offense. Here go John Morant with a nice little floater. He should have probably threw the alley-oop to just Steven Adams though. Here goes Desmond Bane for 3, and it's good. Desmond Bane is a very good 3-point shooter. So let's get into the play-by-play, man. Let me try to get my voice loose here. Get into the play-by-play. Here goes Emmanuel Quickly, top of the key. I don't like Emmanuel Quickly running the offense in the 5 minutes left in the game. Here goes Julius Randle, a nice little inside. He should have just pulled up. I don't get it. He was in the paint. They settled for a corner 3-point shot, but Emmanuel Quickly went out of bounds. Julius Randle should have shot that shot when he was in the paint. He was in the paint. He had a nice little step back a fadeaway jump shot in the paint, and he chose to give the ball to Emmanuel Quickly. And Emmanuel Quickly is standing out of bounds. So anyway, it's unreal. Here goes John Morant, top of the key, being guarded by RJ Barrett. I don't like RJ Barrett guarding John Morant. He's going to get past him all easy. Here goes another corner three-point shot, missed by Memphis. No boxing out there, but they're going to call a loose ball foul on the Knicks. The reason why they call a loose ball foul because they were not boxing out. Julius Randle is bringing the team in together. Look. If I can read the lips, he's talking about guys need to box out. Guys need to box out. They cannot allow guys to get in the paint. Come on, man. You want to talk about leadership? Here goes John Morant being guarded by RJ. It's ridiculous. Why is RJ guarding John Morant? He just sailed to the paint again. Sailed nice and easy to the paint again. There's no reason to have RJ guarding him. Because all they're gonna do is set a pick, and then now look, he's open. There's nobody can stop him. The Knicks don't have anybody that's gonna converge on there to stop him from getting to the basket. You know, this is barbecue chicken for John Morant. Shit is ridiculous, man. Now, I know there's a lot of people that hate Julius Randle so bad they want Julius Randle to all of a sudden slide in there and jump up and block the shot. Come on, that's not his game. You know what I'm saying? That's not his game. So two things, right? Two things. Emmanuel Quickly is running the point in the fourth quarter in 5 minutes when we need to come back to win this game. Number two, they have RJ guarding John Morant. Two bad decisions by Tom Thibodeau right off the bat, coming off a timeout to get a squad out there to get ready to win this game. Two bad decisions there by Tom Thibodeau. Now here we go, back down by 11 when we should be closer to 5-4 3 points right now. And then here go the referees again. I don't know if they're playing video games or what the fuck are they doing. They're doing a video chat. Shit is ridiculous. The freaking referees are on Tinder right now. How many times do they need to review stuff? What the hell are they reviewing now?
You got to be smarter.
What are they reviewing right now?
Randall coming out to half court, being told to go back. Bain and Jackson.
I'm trying to figure out what are they reviewing right now.
It's been a physical game, and that's what you would expect from both of these teams.
No, man, I don't call this a physical game. It's not a physical game.
Should not be a factor. Both teams have been off.
So what are they calling?
So as we go down the last 4:35, Knicks have no more fouls. So Grizzlies
So
only
is
one
Julius Randle about to get kicked out of this game?
The floor, the contact is incidental. We have nothing on this play.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fuck.
So
You hear Michael Breen? Thank you, man. Cut the fucking bullshit. All this damn foul calls. What the hell are they talking about? Come on, man. These guys are going back to the thing and they're gonna review plays right now for technical fouls. Get the fuck out of here, man. What are they? The feds? What are they? Are this the feds? This don't make no sense, man. What you saying? This is my stepbrother right here. Shout out to P Lover. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was before, but you know, I was looking at this current play. They just come and go into their benches. These referees are garbage, man. Yeah, I hope there's not a lot of feedback in this mic, you know, because like I said, I have a different mic and I have a different setup. So I hope that when I hit the high pitches, that I'm not blowing out your eardrums, though. So for people that are following me here, let me know how it sounds and if I'm blowing you guys eardrums out and stuff. Here goes Emmanuel Quickly with a nice little floating layup there. Memphis just let him do it. They got 4 minutes left. The Knicks are down by 9 right now. Spoiler alert, they're down by 11. So John Morant's coming up the court now, being guarded by RJ. This is not a good idea. RJ guarding John Morant is not a good idea, especially when you're not being physical. You're just there. Oh my God, it's like ridiculous. Fournier with a nice steal, almost a steal, back to the 3-point shot, and he makes it. Who's that? Number 8 or whatever. But here's what I'm trying to say. If the idea is to guard John Morant with RJ, right? RJ should be playing physical with him, up on him, playing for him where he's easily picked off. So what's the point of having RJ there? You need RJ in the paint to help out with the closeouts. So now you got Fournier closing out. You got Fournier closing out instead of RJ. So anyway, here goes Emmanuel Quickly running the point, pushing the ball up, and he sees Julius Randle wide open underneath the fucking basket. Holy moly. Emmanuel Quigley, what the fuck are you doing? They keep the Knicks keep showing these highlights of John Morant. Is this a Knicks highlight? A Knicks game, or is this a Memphis game? They keep showing these highlights of John Morant. They need to show that quickly turnover again. Here goes Emmanuel Quigley, turnover, 3-point shot missed. Bad shot. He comes off a screen. Julius Randle's open to the left for a wide open 3-point shot, and a real 3-point shooter. Fournier is open to his left. Julius Randle was to his right, but the decision was for Emmanuel Quigley to shoot the three. Here we go again. Nice switch, but the switch is for Julius Randle to be guarding RJ. Now here goes RJ pushing the ball up the court, going slow as all hell. No shot to make that layup. Fournier was standing underneath the basket. The Knicks deserve to lose this game. I don't know if you guys are following me. You're listening to me talk. You're following the way that I'm calling the game. You guys gotta agree with what I'm saying, what's happening here. Here goes Emmanuel Quigley again. RJ open for a dunk. Okay, cool. 2 minutes left. Game is over, man. We're talking about, what's this? Was that a 9-point? That's a 3-possession game. 2 minutes is still a long time. 3 possessions. But the Knicks have to make stops. Right now, RJ guarding John Morant is atrocious. Look who Quigley's guarding. Quigley's guarding Bane, for Christ's sake. So the Knicks are playing a zone-ish defense right now. 2-3 zone. John Morant tried to take Mitchell Robinson's life just now with a dunk at the rim. Unbelievable. He should have banged it. He should have banged it all on Mitchell Robinson's ass and get Mitchell Robinson traded the fuck up out of here too. Jesus Christ. But if you look what I'm saying here, RJ's guarding Ja, and it's nothing. John Morant could get past RJ Barrett anytime he wants to. And that's exactly what he did. He had enough balls to just run past him and try to dunk it. He ran past RJ like it was nothing and tried to end Mitchell Robinson's life. Why is RJ guarding John Morant? It doesn't make no sense. If you're gonna put Quigley out there, why is make Quigley guard Morant, and at least push up on him? Here goes RJ pushing the ball up the court. Finally, somebody passes to Fournier. Mitchell Robinson cleans it up, and he got his fist balled like he's so nice. Now he's talking. Mitchell Robinson is talking so much, he got a dunk. Look at the score, y'all. Oh man, I tell you, man. Look at Myth. Myth saying pay Mitch. Come on, man. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Pay Mitch because he just got a dunk just now, or pay Mitch because you want to say that he blocked John Morant just now at the rim. We're losing the game, fam. Whatever, soft tank, whatever. I think he just came in here to fool around with me here. I don't know. I think he just came in here to fool around with me at the end of this at the end of the game. Yeah, the Knicks are done right now. So all the anger and stuff that I have and some other people might have, it's over. Pay Mitch based off the last few things that you saw. Come on, man. This I ain't gonna front, man. Whatever your name is, Myth. I can't front. This alone right here got me aggravated. Here goes Fournier. Nice little take move on the inside. Floating jump shot is good. Right hand hook shot in the lane. So it's a 2-possession game with a minute left. Here goes Memphis just walking on the ball up the court. The Knicks have no sense of urgency. Wow, the referees did not call a foul. Here goes Desmond Bane with a 3-point shot, and that's game. Desmond just hits a 3 in the corner. That's game right there. Anyway, so that's it. There's no use of complaining, no use of arguing and stuff. No use of even talking to any of you guys. Especially Mr. Myth, Mr. Pay Mitch. Relax, is a soft tank. You know what I think a soft tank is? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say it because my dad is probably watching. I see people on Facebook. Is my pops watching? Now, shout out to Facebook. This is Ivan Earl Hallair. This is somebody from the Philippines, and Kahil Watts Moody. I guess you guys are from the Philippines or whatever. So shout out to you guys on Facebook. Hopefully you guys can start making your appearance again. Geraldine is still here hanging out with me. Evans is the best player on the floor. Yeah. I give it to you, man. Unbelievable. But anyway, let's look ahead right now. The Knicks are definitely losing this game. There's no way the Knicks are coming back. And like I said, this the NBA. Stranger things has happened. But I'm not watching this game anymore. So we're gonna go to the future. The next game, the next possible game, the Knicks play after Julius Randle becomes available for trade is the 5th. So the Knicks are playing the Lakers on the 5th. You know, the Lakers are not playing decent basketball. They got Russell Westbrook. They got my man whatever the fuck his name is on the team, Mr. AD Anthony Davis. You know, I'm not scared of those guys. I think the Knicks could beat the Lakers. If they don't have LeBron James, the Knicks can beat the Lakers. Uh, you're talking about the next game after that is the 7th. The 7th we play Utah. You know, there might be a game too because they don't have Donovan Mitchell and they don't have their center. Uh, what's the next one? And they just lost Joe Ingles. Then they played the Denver Nuggets. The Knicks never play well against the Denver Nuggets. So before the trade deadline, the Knicks are playing against the Lakers. We're playing against the Jazz, and we're playing against the Denver Nuggets. All away. This is all away right now. So if the Knicks are going to make a trade, they don't have to worry about these players making it back to MSG. So this might actually be the last game some of these guys actually play as Nick. So let me shout out to some of these guys again. Who do you want out of here? You know, you want to talk about RJ. RJ's not going anywhere. Julius Randle, he might get traded. This actually might be Julius Randle's last game as a Knick. Isn't that something? Mitchell Robinson. I don't like Mitchell Robinson. I want him off the team so bad, man. He got 8 blocks tonight. You know, such a dominating game. You know, whatever. We still lost by God knows how much, right? Mitchell Robinson, I want out of here. You know, I don't want Mitchell Robinson on the team anymore. 14, 11, and 8, almost a triple-double with blocks. Such a great player. Evan Fournier, 30 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Trade that guy. Trade the guy that gets 30 points tonight. You know, he's such a bum. He don't play defense, you know. That's why I can't stand about Knicks fans. They'll say trade Evan Fournier after he scores 30 points. But then Mitchell Robinson needs to get $20 million a year, you know, this, that, and the other after playing one game. What did he give you the last game? What did he give you the game before that? You know what I'm saying? What does he do against real centers? You know, he barely does anything. This is the first time he played against a name center and actually gave you good stats. Kemba Walker might be out of here. You know, there's a lot of guys on this team that might not be here next, you know, when we come back to MSG. So right now, if anybody wants to get tickets to a Knicks game, February 10th, we're playing the Golden State Warriors. So we don't even come back to MSG until Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day is against the Thunder. If you want a good game, Valentine's Day against the Thunder to see your new Knicks. Hopefully the Knicks make some trades. So anyway, I'm hoping this game is over now so I don't have to talk anymore. So we got 26 seconds left in this game. The score is 108-26. I'm going to take the score off the game here, you know, and then like I said, we're just going to talk about that Valentine's Day. So if anybody wants tickets to this Knicks game here, check out the what's the name February 14th, and that's the next one, and then we play the Nets after that. So February 14th, let's check out Knicks tickets right now before we get up out of here. So this is a Knicks fan podcast, right? So I want you guys to get tickets. I might be able to get tickets to this game, but it's also Valentine's Day. So you know, maybe me and my wife might be able to get some tickets here to go to a Knicks game. You know, just so we can get some time out, man. Maybe get the kids to go stay with the grandparents or something like that. You know, hopefully I'm feeling good enough to go, right? So let's check out Ticketmaster before we get up out of here. I'm just I'm gonna keep track of this Knicks game so I don't be talking too much after the game is over. So actually the game is over right now. So it's 120-108. So actually the Knicks game is over. So the next time the Knicks play after the trade deadline is against Oklahoma City. Let's see tickets before we get out of here, guys. You know, guys, bear with me. I know you guys want to get to your favorite post-game show. Shout out to Nothing But Knicks. Shout out to Guard Up Knicks. Shout out to your favorite guys that you like to watch. Cheapest tickets right now is $55. $55 is not bad. You know what I'm saying? So for Valentine's Day to sit in the 400s is $55. Let's get it a little bit lower. To sit in the 200s is about $58. So that's worth it. The 209 has still got a lot of tickets for only $68. That's good, man. So you're talking about 150 or so to go to the Knicks to see OKC on Valentine's Day with new players, possibly. It's worth it, man. So anyway, this your boy Ebru. You know how I do. Just trying to give you guys a little insight and stuff. I wish I would have put that on the screen. But anyway, I check you guys later. Hopefully, I start feeling better, man. I'm about to hit my pump. Give me some tea and stuff like that. Hopefully, I can get back to normal, and we can get this thing going, man. So anyway, I see you guys later. Evil out, 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb salute, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.